It's one of the biggest opening games in North Dakota State football history. The first game in the Tim Polasek era, and the Bison go up against Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes in prime time. Without further ado, here we go to Boulder. There's Ralphie the Buffalo, well actually a Bison, running around in one of college football's best tradition. As the door slams shut, the Bison makes some noise. Opening drive, Cam Miller finds TK Marshall over the middle, who sprints down the field for a 48-yard gain, leading to a Griffin Crosa field goal and a 3-0 lead. But on Colorado's opening drive, the Buffaloes respond quickly with their two best players, Shedeur Sanders to Travis Hunter, on a 41-yard score, 7-3 Colorado. Buffaloes feeling good, but not for long. Ensuing drive, Cam Miller to Joe Stoffel for 6. NDSU is back in front, the score 10-7. Fast forward to the second quarter now. Colorado has the 14-10 lead after another Hunter touchdown. Cam Miller calls his own number, gets a block for Bryce Lance, and scores on the ground. Touchdown Bison. NDSU with a 17-14 advantage. That lead was 20-17 at halftime, but a pair of Travis Hunter TDs in the second half pushed Colorado to a 31-26 win. Bison fought all the way to the end, quite literally, but it wasn't quite enough. And the difference was the big names. Shedeur Sanders tosses 4 touchdowns for 438 yards, and 3 of those scores went to Travis Hunter. Hunter was fantastic in his own right. Those 3 touchdowns all made the highlight reel. One of them ESPN even called a glitch type of catch. That's how good it was. Jimmy Horn Jr. also made 7 catches for nearly 200 yards and a score for the Buffaloes. North Dakota State far from the only local college with a season opener tonight. How about Bemidji State? Bubba Peters scores touchdowns in the fourth quarter and overtime to propel the Beavers to a thrilling win. 19-13 is the final in OT. Valley City State, though, falls at Minot State 38-7. Devon, though, will be very happy with this next score. The Mayville Comets are 1-0. Mayville takes care of Montana State Northern 24-6 on home turf. As for the Jamestown Jimmies, the Marauders were just too much to handle tonight. The University of Mary gets past Jamestown 23-6. Back to the Bison for just a second, Justin. Devin Fry, we couldn't get him on the air tonight, but expect to hear from him tomorrow morning on the Valley Today from Boulder with more coverage on this close
Because
one.
the game went down to the wire, ran long there. Down to a Hail Mary at the end.
And they hit on the Hail Mary, but the throw just wasn't quite far enough. He was tackled to the 5-yard line. Great game, though, by the Bison, even in defeat.
NDSU won't have to face many people like Travis Hunter or Shedeur Sanders in the FCS the rest of the year. Those 2 guys were the difference. That was the difference. Team-wise, NDSU was better. Cam Miller looked great.
But those 2 athletes, they're tough to stop.
After the break, Russ is back in with one more look at your forecast. That's next.
Closed captioning is a public service brought to you by Valley News Live.